Faith Ho delivers a strike to her sister Lauren behind the plate, who now steps in after recording the final out of the top of the third to keep Idaho State off the scoreboard. And it will be Ho, Rule, and Whiting. 5, 6, and 7 here for the Wildcats with a commanding 7-0 lead. Ho struck out swinging to end the first against Haley Rainey. She gets her first look here at Emma McMurray. On the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Final line for Haley Rainey after a 7-inning, 2-run, 9-strikeout performance with 5 walks in the first game earlier today against Northern Colorado. She lasts just an inning and a third, 6 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, and 2 strikeouts. That dribbler squeaks its way foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one is roped but foul as it gets down on top of the hitting cage in foul territory. And we'll go again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winner moves on to the semifinals. The loser into the loser's bracket, still alive in this tournament. That one is laced into left center field. Extra bases coming for Lauren Ho. She trots into second and stands up with her 5th 2-bagger of the season. She squared that one up. And for the 3rd straight inning, it is a leadoff hit for the Wildcats in their 3rd extra base hit here of the ball game, as Emily Rule steps in with nobody out and a runner at second. Good pitch to hit, but Rule takes it for a strike, 1-1. It was her single last inning that started what ended up being a 5-run frame for the Wildcats. Marissa Cerda came in to pinch run for her. And this jam shot might work. It flares into left field, a base hit. Ho is wheeling around third. She touches home, and it is 8-0 on the 11th RBI of the year for Emily Rule. Back-to-back hits, plate another one, and Weber State now officially in the territory where they could end this game early. Still nobody out here in the 3rd. And Casey Whiting steps in. 2nd team All Big Sky performer this year. Pulls back the bunt for ball 1. She struck out looking in the 2nd, was one of 2 strikeout victims of Haley Rainey. Now faces the other arm for Idaho State this afternoon, Emma McMurray, who delivers a strike, 1-1. Well, we saw Whiting try to get a bunt down her first at-bat and thought about it again here, and that has been a consistent trend for the senior from Riverton. A season ago, she led the Big Sky in both walks with 26 and sacrifice bunts with 14. Whiting behind 1 and 2, trying to keep a 6-game hitting streak alive, and she looks at 2 balls to even the count at 2 and 2. Counts full. Three-two, nobody out. The pitch lifted into right, and Tago misread it as she comes in, and it hits the turf. Wildcats running wild. Down to third goes the third baseman Emily Rule, and into second with what will officially go down as a double is Casey Whiting. Piper Tago out there just couldn't get a beat on it. And so still with nobody out here in the third, 2 in scoring position. And Donahue, a big rip there for strike 1. She extended her hitting streak to 6 games with a single and a run scored last inning. She was standing at third as Arisa Henderson launched a grand slam over the left field fence. She is behind in the count 0-2, and that is exactly how Emma McMurray was hoping to start this at-bat in the circle. 1 run across here in the third, 2 in the first for Weber State, and 5 in the second. 0-2, swing and a miss, 1 down. Chases a rise ball out of the zone, and that is exactly what Emma McMurray was looking for. And so that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Mia Rushton. Counts even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Rushton, a .291 hitter this year, despite leading the team with 33 strikeouts at the plate. And she hits this one hard right to the shortstop Cano, who fires a laser to Frankie Tago for the second out. And suddenly Emma McMurray is 1 out away from stranding 2, who were there with nobody out here in the inning. Boy, Cano might have had a chance to potentially tag Whiting, who got right next to her. But smart to just take the out at first after looking Rule back at third. Here's Faith Ho, who has scored twice this afternoon. After singling in the first, she came around on the Camarero home run, and then reached on an error by Haley Rainey last inning before the Henderson grand slam. That one is roped up the middle, and it finds a seam. 2 RBIs for Faith Ho, number 36 and 37. And it's up to double digits here in Ogden as the Wildcats are running way away from the Bengals.